Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing? It's your KFC boy here, back from Games on the Games Studios, back here for another live stream. Finally, it's been like what, a month now. This time it's a bit of a re-interview actually, and it's with my good old friend over here, none other than the one and only Methlokaiju.
Hey, what's up, guys? Hi, everybody. This is Methlokaiju. Today I'm back with
Kaiju.
another
Yeah,
live stream, I guess.
there we go. He did it. He did the classic intro, guys. Oh,
Yeah.
hey, JC Entertainment. What's up, dude? How you doing?
What is here?
Um,
Oh, damn! I'm not looking at chat. Well, okay.
man, JC's in here. Let's see. What do we got here for today?
What's up,
So, come
Trent? What's up, Lily? I'm gonna say hi to everybody here. What's up, Chuckzilla? What's up, Reptilian Animation Studio? What's up, Lily Grace? What's up, Ye Time? What's up, Gavin's Productions? JC, GFam 1912, Mecha Falcon, Isaiah Christensen, Shockzilla, Titanis Dagon.
But anyways, so let's see here. All right. So first, love, how was your day today, Methlokaiju?
So far so good. I'm a little bit sleepy right now for some reason. I don't know why, but
Well, if you get that side effects, But also, guys, I got a question for you guys in the comments. Which Methlokaiju is this? Is this the news guy, or is this the animation guy? Guess which one it is. Because there's two of them. Only one of them is here.
Wait, someone else?
Well, no. I was doing that myself actually. I got my own personal.
Okay.
Because when I do these things, I forgot to explain. When I do these things, I have my own personal questions, and I have if people in the chat have questions, they ask too.
Okay. The leaker. Yeah, Pop Gojira. Yeah, the leaker.
Yep, you got it right. It's the new. Yep, Isaiah's got it right too. The news leaker guy, and the guy that used to make films, even though it doesn't anymore. And it says on this PFP.
Yep. Yo, what's up, Tavares? What's up, Chris Zilla? I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, by the way.
Crystal 2014. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's nice. Yes, Dagon. That's the guy that makes 3 videos also.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, so first question is, how did you first get introduced to Godzilla?
How did I get? Okay, classic question. So I don't know how old I was. 4, I would say. I want to say. So we were at my grandmother's house, and we were watching TV, and then Godzilla 2000 actually played. And back in the day, I used to love dinosaurs. I still like dinosaurs. Of course, fascinated by it. So I saw a giant T-Rex, as I thought it was, with like spines and all that, fighting and destroying the city. That was really, really awesome. I also really liked destruction back in the day. Like I would have like train sets, and I would like purposely destroy them. And so the combination of the two is just perfect. So yeah, I binge watched Godzilla 2000. And then from there, I was like, oh, I need to see more of these, if there is any, which I found out later there was. We went to Blockbuster and rented a lot of movies, and I saw most of the Godzilla movies that way. Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, GMK, Destroy All Monsters. Yeah, so it all started with Godzilla 2000 on the TV.
Not bad. Not bad. Okay. Shockzilla, I'm not gonna accept. Shockzilla, please don't self-promote that stuff here. I'm not gonna accept that comment. Anyways, hello, Versur. You say Gapester. Thank you, Metal Monkey. I appreciate that. Aren't you McKinney Kong on Instagram? Or I assume you do because you got the McKinney Kong profile. Anyways, okay, Godzilla, not bad. I personally like that film also.
Okay. Yeah, I like that movie. Like. I rewatched it a couple years ago, and the CGI and the green screen it's not good at all. But still, it's just.
I mean, to be fair, it's still there. It's still like the early. Actually, no, it wasn't even 2000. It was 1999.
Yeah, that's true. It was 1999. Yeah, but like I don't know. I mean, it's not too good, but still, it holds a good place in my heart, and I think it's a really good movie. One of my favorite Millennium movies, that's for sure. Orga's really cool. Godzilla's design is really cool. I love the ending shot with Godzilla shooting his beam across the city, and then like you see the credits rolling. I love that. So yeah, I definitely love that movie. It's a great movie. in my opinion.
Oh, okay. Did you know there's actually going to be a sequel to that?
Yeah. I think I made a video on it actually. I made a video on it. First, I don't know why I made a video on it, but yeah, I made a video on it. I forget what the details were, but yeah, they were gonna make it,
Whoa.
but
They
then
would
it
have
became.
fought a monster that looked like the Mutobo with no legs. The Patriot Returns Studios actually made that concept real in a fan film.
Oh, really?
I don't know if you know him or not, but he's Infinite Godzilla, the Patriot Returns Studios. He was the last guy I interviewed, actually.
Oh, Infinite. Yeah, I know Infinite Godzilla is.
Yes, and okay, what else we got here?
What's your favorite Godzilla movie, Daddy?
Big Daddy Methlo.
um, favorite Godzilla movie? Well, I guess I have a couple. I could go with the generic answer and just say Gojira, the first one. But I also like Godzilla against Mechagodzilla. I also like Godzilla versus Destroyer. Godzilla versus Biolante. What else? Let me think. Terror of Mechagodzilla. But if I had to rank them, I would say Gojira and Godzilla versus Destroyer are like the top tier, the top of the top.
Oh, yo, Rodin.
Yo, what's up, Rodan?
How you doing, man? Okay, let's see. Oh, hello, Reptilian Animation Studios. What's up, dude? I love your animations, dude. This dude makes like good. This dude makes like one of the best, probably one of the best SFM Godzilla animators I know out there. You should probably check him out.
Reptilian Animation Studios, nice. Yeah, I'll make sure to check them out.
Hello, Alex.
Yeah, what's up, Alexzilla? Metal Monk is said, if this question hasn't been answered yet, what's your favorite Godzilla design? My favorite one is Godzilla 2002/2003, Kiryu Goji. Definitely my favorite design. I love the face, the spikes. Yeah, whenever I think of Godzilla, I think of Kiryu Goji. So that's my favorite design.
I originally thought it was 2014 because, well, and all that. That's like the first thing that comes up, Methlokaiju.
That is true. Yeah, I definitely have a very deep connection with the MonsterVerse because I've been covering it since back in 2011. Not this channel, but other channels that are defunct now. I would report on that 2012 trailer, and yeah, so that's why I guess I used the 2014. What's up, Night Hunter? Nice seeing you here. What's up, Isaiah?
Yes, then that's my video. Yeah, I'm not gonna get onto it, but yes, I did enjoy that. The truth is out about that. I'm not gonna talk much about that. But yeah, actually, now that I think about it, speaking of back then in 2014, like, was there ever a little film? Have you ever planned a fan film before?
Yes, I did plan a fan film, but no, I'm too lazy to be doing fan films. And yeah, whenever I thought of fan films, I always thought of them like cinematically, which is you cannot do it at all. Like on YouTube or something, I always imagine, oh, this is gonna happen and it's gonna be 2 hours long and blah blah blah. Like theoretically, I could do it. That takes way too much time, and I'm a very lazy person when it comes to stuff like that. So I cannot like last that long doing that kind of stuff.
Let's see if your biggest fan does in the future.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see. Isaiah asks, who is your favorite Ghidorah? So my favorite Ghidorah, I would say the MonsterVerse King Ghidorah. That's my favorite King Ghidorah. My favorite Ghidorah in general, I would say, is Death Ghidorah. The movie he's in is not good, but I like the more demonic looking design. Whenever I think of Ghidorah, I think of like a devilish figure, which the MonsterVerse Ghidorah did perfectly. But I feel like Death Ghidorah encapsulates that design-wise the best.
Wow, Shoxel has a very shocking question here, and it's actually asking for. I may ask this in the future for other people. Methlokaiju, what's an unpopular opinion you'd like to share?
Unpopular opinion. Oh, okay. Damn, this is actually a tricky one. Let me think.
And while you do, Rodan, Actually, if you want to see that in action, Methlokaiju Fan 97 did an animation on that. Wait.
Popular opinion. Popular opinion.
It's pretty much an opinion of yours that you know nobody else shares, but you maybe a couple other people.
Yeah. Damn. Okay. Well, I guess my popular opinion is I don't know if this is unpopular, but I don't really like Godzilla Final Wars. I don't like Godzilla Final Wars.
I mean, a lot of people don't really like it, but there's a lot that do. I'm personally do for all the fan service, but I can understand why it's not really a good movie objectively.
Yeah, like whenever I watched it, I was like, ugh. Like sometimes I don't know. I just don't like Godzilla Final Wars. The parts with Gordon, that was awesome. But the other parts, the design is also really cool. The Gigan part is also really cool. Everything else, I just thought was very mediocre.
Monster, it's make 2004, please.
Yes, absolutely. I remember I saw a post saying Godzilla 2004 is Monster that's coming, but it was a fake image. So,
It's a
but
fake image.
really
It doesn't have any proof whatsoever. Just because I like that an inspect element says doesn't mean it's true. It could be, but no proof about that.
yeah, I really hope they make that to like an actual 2000. There's a lot of things Monster Arts has to do. Let's see. Any other questions I thought I saw?
Yes. So, Titans Dagon says, Methlokaiju, which Mechagodzilla is your favorite?
Mechagodzilla design. I think I'm gonna have to go with Kiryu still. Kiryu's always been my favorite one. Godzilla against Mechagodzilla is also a movie I absolutely love. Mainly because, well, not mainly, but a part of that reason being because it has Kiryu Goji in it. So I like Kiryu still, but not considering that, I'll probably rank below that 74, and then have RPO and 2021 like tied.
Oh, okay, all right. Let's see who we got here. Godzilla Chase says, "What's your favorite monster? What's your favorite Godzilla enemy?" I mean,
Godzilla enemy. Probably Destroya. I don't think Destroya is like the most powerful. Like I'm not one of those people that says Destroya is like the ultimate blah 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 and stuff. But the Godzilla vs. Destroya movie I really love that movie. One of my favorite movies, if not my favorite movie. And I like how demonic Destroya looks like. I like how it ties into with the Oxygen Destroyer. That movie made me like very emotional. I think most G fans made us emotional while watching that. So yeah, I would have to go with Destroya or King Ghidorah because classic King Ghidorah.
definitely. Okay. You already answered the Godzilla one, but what's your favorite Mothra and Rodan? Isaiah says.
Mothra. Okay, my favorite. I think 2019. 2019. Rodan's my favorite. Mothra.
Indeed.
I would probably have to go with 2003 Mothra. Looks like a moth, but I don't know. I like how the 2003 Mothra looks like from Tokyo SOS.
Oh, okay.
All
Alright. Why? Where did you get the name Methlokaiju at?
So it all started back in 2011 or something. How old was I? I was 9 years old. 9 years old. So I had a fascination with dinosaurs still, and so I remember I watched a documentary, and there was a dinosaur I wanted to name myself after, and I thought the name was something else, but it wasn't, which I realized much later. Well, not much later, but later. So really, it was all kind of a mistake, honestly. So that was that channel. It was named after a dinosaur, which I kind of made up the name essentially because it didn't exist, but I thought it was a certain dinosaur.
Pretty much you have an OC then.
Huh?
Pretty much you have an OC.
Basically, yeah. And so then that was that channel, and then that channel, like literally that channel got one copyright strike, and then I got super scared. I'm like, oh my goodness, I gotta make a new channel. I don't know why I thought that. I have 3 chances, but I was very scared back in the day, when I was 11. So I made this new channel, but to keep with the theme, I just added kaiju at the end. So that's how the name came about.
What was the original name anyway?
Methlopoda
Ooh.
as the original name.
Was the channel deleted?
No, it's still up. You can,
Oh, what's the name?
I already said it.
Well, I mean, how do I spell it?
It's like my name, except instead of kaiju, it's Poda.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
5K.
Uh,
I think I'll take a look at this later. But anyway,
yeah, you can watch it later.
hello, the paleontologist. What's up, dude? I remember you from the Methyl 97 stream. Okay.
Hey, paleontologist. What's up? What's my favorite kaiju roar by Mecha Falcon? Well, I guess Godzilla's. Which roar though? I don't know. I'm not sure. I also like Ghidorah's roar in 2019, and what else? Biolante's roar. Biolante's roar is also cool. So
Definitely. Okay, Dagon says, Methyl, which Godzilla figures do you have?
I have a lot of Godzilla figures actually. I was a collector. I haven't really collected much recently. I do plan on getting the Godzilla singular point like evolutionary forms, so like Aquatilus and Amphibia and Reptilia and Terrestrius and Ultima. But apart from that, I do have quite a lot actually. I do have a collection video I made like 4 years ago, so you can watch that video. It's pretty much the same from back then. There are some new additions here and there, but it's not really that much. So if you really want a good idea, then just watch the collection video I made like 4 years ago or so. My voice is very like it's like a squeaker voice, so just try and excuse that. It's also a little bit cringy, so yeah.
I love to torture this guy with it too.
Huh?
I love to torture this dude with it.
Yeah, I guess.
All just says, is Rodan confirmed or not? Hashtag Rodan confirmed.
Rodan confirmed. Yeah, in 2014, whenever Rodan was flying down. That's Rodan right there, right? That's
Rodan.
And King Ghidorah was also spotted in that scene too. Remember?
And the Mothra twins, they were in the building.
Oh yeah. Yeah. The Mothra twins were in the building too. Remember that? Yeah. Sneaky legendary.
Let's see.
Paleontologists. Or go ahead.
900 says, Methlo, if you were to create your own Godzilla film, would it be just Godzilla, or which monsters would you include?
I think I would do an original creation. I've always wanted to see like a crocodile kaiju, which I know Rampage kind of did that already with Lizzie. If you really want to call Lizzie a kaiju or not. But like I want to have like a bipedal crocodilian kaiju fighting Godzilla. I don't know why, but I always thought that sounded cool. Or like a snake kaiju.
I mean, I do know one, but I'm not gonna bring it up. But I do know one. But anyway, Dagon says, Methlokaiju, what's your opinion on Godzilla's singular point?
So far I like it. I actually like it. The first few episodes, I mean, I had no expectations coming in. I was a bit like, I was not hyped at all. So I was like, okay, this is just going about. But once ramping up, I really enjoy it. I do like the scientific physics jargon because that's what I like. I like the physics stuff. The kaiju stuff is also really cool. The forms, very I don't want to say original take because Shin did that, but it's so cool seeing that return. So yeah, I really like the series so far. It's better than I expected.
Shit, we probably should have said spoiler alert.
Nah, it's okay.
Nah.
Paleontologist asks, favorite human character in the whole Godzilla franchise. Favorite human character, Aaron Taylor Johnson? Nah, of course not. Bryan Cranston's really good. I also like. I think it has to go with. I have to go with Serizawa, like the original, because like that's just an iconic character. So I would have to go with Serizawa, but Bryan Cranston is definitely a very close one. I also like Miki Segusa. So yeah, those are my 3 favorites. Um,
Mhm.
yeah.
All right. What made you decide to start a YouTube channel, or what influenced you to do it?
Okay, so I guess my initial reason for starting it is just to have fun. I actually started out with having like top 10 videos, like top 10 Godzilla monster, or was it top 10s? No, it was just like all Godzilla monsters in the Godzilla franchise, or all Gamera monsters in the Gamera franchise. That's how I started originally. So it was more like a having fun type thing. But then at some points, um, that's when the 2014 news were ramping up and whatnot. And whenever I tried looking up for news on YouTube, I would not really see many people doing news at all for Godzilla. So I thought, hey, you know what? I think, I want people to make videos on news on YouTube so that's more readily available instead of going to some random site or 4chan or something. So why not I just try and do it or something? And that's how the whole news idea started. Because I wanted to inform people. Because, yeah, I guess that was my initial intention, just to inform people and to become the news channel that I want to see on YouTube.
Well, congratulations. Now you're pretty much known as the news leak guy. I mean, there's other people like High Flyers Tag Team, but you're always been known as the OG one.
Yeah, that's an honor right there. And
Sir,
elite guy and like all these different names people give me, like I really
the
appreciate it.
conspiracy theory guy. Well, not really.
Nah.
Chris said it. Nah.
Let's see. The 10 is Dagon asks, which version of Godzilla is the strongest besides Godzilla Earth? Probably Shin, because Shin can regenerate on its own will. So I guess Shin. I think Godzilla 2021 is actually very strong as well with that beam. Like, that's really OP.
The Hollow Earth. Yeah.
So yeah, I would say those. Shockzilla asks, what's one thing they should have changed in the Monsterverse, like adding or removing something? Honestly, I probably would have removed the unrealistic parts or the quote unquote unrealistic parts because I like the more grounded, realistic type tone. But at the same time, I also want a more like a darker Godzilla. In 2014, I thought we were going to get the dark villainous Godzilla, but we really didn't get that.
I know a guy that did that though, but we'll get to him in a second.
Yeah, which initially disappointed me, if I'm being completely honest. But afterwards, Godzilla movies have different themes and whatever, so I didn't really mind it afterwards. But if it were up to me, I would make just things more dark, I guess, which sounds a little, I don't know, like trying to be edgy or something. But yeah, I just like personally more dark Godzilla movies. But saying that, I still like where the Monsterverse is going towards, like with the sci-fi stuff. Not caring about anything, just putting in kaiju, like that's awesome. So,
Indeed. Titanius FNAF Dagon says, "Do you know the guy that does stop motion? His name is EGM."
wait, where are you seeing this?
Oh, he retracted it. I don't know why.
Okay.
Nah.
No restrictions.
Oh well, that's tough. But what's your thoughts about Methlokaiju Fan 97 and that he has a name just like you, and he's known as an animator, and you're your biggest fan, and he also pretty much does 3D Godzilla animations. And well, we did a live stream about the other day. But what do you think about him and his channel?
Yeah, well, it's kind of cool that to actually see someone name themselves after me. Like, I never thought in a million years that would ever occur. So the fact that actually occurred is pretty damn sweet. So I'll put positive things to say, honestly. And his animations are obviously really good.
Indeed. Would you ever give animation a chance?
No.
Why?
Definitely not. Way too much, way too time consuming. I'm too lazy for that stuff. So yeah, there's no way. No.
Right. Oh man, how often do people confuse you with him, or people confuse him with you?
It used to be a little bit more like before. I would say. But nowadays, not really. I think there was just like two people who confuse me, like for the him. But yeah, it's not as often anymore. But I do get it from time and time again. I suppose sometimes.
Oh, okay, good. Um, all right. So, how'd you first find out about Methlokaiju Fan 97?
So yeah, I was looking at his. I don't know what the titles are, but the Godzilla versus Gigan one that he made.
Oh, read the thing. Yeah. Hold on. Wait.
Yeah.
Let me look at the name because I was actually watching it just earlier, and the name was actually
Convergence something I've had, I
you know,
guess.
it's not convert. It's canon to Convergent, but that's not what it was. What the heck did he delete or something? There's no way. Hold on. What the heck? Where is it? Okay, Shin Godzilla Rain New Forms versus Gigan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how did you find it?
Just on my suggested,
Uh,
or was it suggested? Yeah, it was suggested. I'm pretty sure. And yeah, I saw it, and then I saw his username. I'm like, oh, yeah, he's named after me. And yeah, that's how I found it.
ah. Yep, and now he's known as your biggest fan too, I guess, because he's also.
Guess no.
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about a big fan of yours, with the same name as you, past you, very far ahead of you?
I don't really mind because he makes animations. If he was like a news person, then I would probably mind a little bit more. But because it's animations, completely different subgenre, and plus it's animations, that takes a ton of time, and he does amazing animations. I don't mind whatsoever.
Yeah, plus not really competition.
Yeah, exactly. I really don't mind whatsoever.
All right. What is your favorite Showa Godzilla film?
Gojira. But if we exclude that, I really like Invasion of Astro Monster. Good human characters, but I also like Terror of Mechagodzilla. I would say those are my two favorite Showa films. If I had to pick between the two, though, probably Terror of Mechagodzilla.
Okay, not bad. All right. What's your favorite Heisei film?
Heisei film, Godzilla vs. Destroyer.
Okay. You already pretty much answered Millennium. Favorite MonsterVerse film?
Godzilla 2014. Still,
Oh,
that's still my favorite one.
oh,
King of Monsters, like I love all the entries, but Godzilla 2014 probably still edges it out for me.
what about Turkey Godzilla?
Shin, I guess for the Reiwa series, Shin would be my favorite.
Uh-huh.
The anime trilogy is, yeah, no.
What the singular point now? With the other stuff.
Yeah, singular point. Singular point, really, really sweet so far, but I still like Shin. Like, from what we have of singular point, if I had to compare with Shin, I still like Shin
All right.
more.
Pathologist says, got a favorite soundtrack?
Favorite soundtrack? That's a good question. I don't think I would particularly. I think Final Wars, and GMK are my two favorite.
Oh yes, GMK. If you look at his older, that's not super old. Well, actually, yeah, like maybe 2016 and that such. Sometimes he still does, but most of it,
Yeah.
majority of videos have the GMK theme. You just hear dun 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 dun
Dun, dun,
dun.
dun, dun. Yeah, that theme is great. I use it all the time.
It's either that or the Godzilla 2000 song I hear.
Yeah, that one. I mean, yeah. Let's see.
Okay, that's a good one. Titanic says, Methlokaiju, which Showa Godzilla film is the worst? Which is actually going to be one of my next questions.
Which Showa Godzilla film is the worst? Huh. Okay, well, I could say I think objectively the worst movie is Godzilla's Revenge because it uses stock footage. No good movie does that. But I guess viewing experience as a bias. Huh.
Welcome, Ben DiMarco.
I'm trying to think. I think it might be Sea Monster. Sea Monster, or I think it has to go with Godzilla's Revenge or Sea Monster. Those are my two least favorite. Because the
Alright.
battle of Sea Monster is terribly choreographed.
Okay.
Godzilla has Kong traits for some, which I get why he does it, because the original movie draft is Kong versus a sea monster, but it just did not fit well at all in my view. So yeah.
Not much. Um, worst Heisei movie.
Worst Heisei movie, I think I might have to go with Godzilla and Mothra Battle for Earth.
Oh shit.
Or Godzilla versus Mothra. That's my least favorite.
Oh yeah. Even the title's misleading too. I remember when I first saw the movie actually, or saw the title, I originally thought Godzilla and Mothra were gonna team up and fight other things, but nope.
Yeah. Like the battles are very like sluggish, which I guess is kind of a Heisei thing, but in that movie particularly with like larvas and flying things, like there's just the battles were lame. Mothra got tons of abilities just to make her more OP.
Yeah, majority of the Heisei
Bachelor was
series.
kind of cool, huh?
Oh, you're definitely. But I said majority of the Heisei series relied on beams and stuff, especially with Godzilla vs Mechagodzilla.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, definitely. And what movie was the title right now? Oh,
Mothra
Godzilla
vs
vs.
Godzilla.
Mothra. I think flying form Batra I don't care about flying form Batra. The larva was cool, but the flying form was eh. And then the Mothra versus Batra battle was also eh. And the human characters I didn't care about. Yeah, I didn't like that movie.
Oh, definitely did not either.
GMK theme is a blob. Absolutely paleontologist.
Oh yeah. Which Millennium Godzilla film is the worst?
Millennium Godzilla movie is the worst. I think. Oof. I need to rewatch Tokyo SOS, because last time I watched Tokyo SOS, I did not like it. It was very underwhelming. So I think it's either Final Wars or Tokyo SOS.
Oh, all right.
Those are my least favorite.
Okay, worst MonsterVerse movie.
Worst MonsterVerse movie. Ugh. Well, I don't want to say worst, but I want to say my least favorite is King of the Monsters.
Of course. All right. Why do you not? Wait, why is it? Why is that?
Oh, why is that? Just like the humor killed me. The humor killed me, man. And then Vera Farmiga, like I somewhat get her motivations, but at the same time, it just seems like with the PowerPoint thing, and I don't know, it was so silly. And then her having the arc at the end, I thought that was awesome. But I think just the humor, man, and them cutting away, was also very disappointing, because this is supposed to be like 20 minutes of Godzilla in this movie, and those cutaways in 2014, yeah, there's none of that here. And I think just the cutaways were executed worse here than in 2014, if I'm being honest. So, yeah, But the monster action that was actually shown for what it was, awesome. The part with not Fire Godzilla, Burning Godzilla was like one of the best moments in the whole MonsterVerse. I think that's probably my favorite death in the MonsterVerse too. Well, actually, I think GVK topped that, but second favorite. So
Let's see. All right. Tyranno Rex L Gaming. I don't think I've ever seen you before, but name a kaiju from the Hanna-Barbera Godzilla series. That's what he said.
Kaiju. What's the centipede? What's the centipede kaiju called? Centipede.
Shoot, I actually don't remember.
There's also another one that like ate like rocks or like earth stuff. So Earth Eater, Earth, or Earth Eater or something. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
I also I don't remember the series that well. I do know that one Pteranodon thing that reminds me of Titanus Rodan.
Pteranodon thing?
Yeah, it lives in a volcano.
Oh, I know. I know which one you're referring to. Yeah.
Okay.
So-
Gochu says restore the joystick verse. I don't know what that is.
Oh, the Justice verse.
What's that?
A lot of if you say that to like some Snyder fan people, they're gonna absolutely like they're just gonna harass you
What does
so
justice
much.
mean? What does justice mean?
Justice League is like the Justice League we have in the movie theaters, that version,
Oh. Oh, okay.
the non-Snyder cut version.
Oh, okay. No, I never seen that hashtag before. That's why I was like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah, it's like a gotcha is like it's like a satirical hashtag because usually it
Mhm.
says it says restore the Snyderverse. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, be
Time.
careful. They got your head.
Huh?
I was just telling her to be careful with that. But anyway,
Time
Amir,
Dragon. Who's Time Dragon? What the? I've
Amir
never
says.
seen this guy.
Amir Fallen says, "Hello, Methlo and Gapester. How are you doing, good sirs?"
Hey, what's up, Amir? I've seen you quite a lot on my channel, which is awesome. I'm doing good. Just
Yeah,
a
I know.
little tired for some reason. But yeah,
Once again, shot side effects.
probably. Yeah, I took my vaccine the 21st, 2 days ago.
It's
So
still it's like day 3 of it. It's still gonna be in effect, I think.
yeah, Planet Eater. What about Planet Eater Planetologist?
Wait, you took the second dose?
Yeah, the second.
Oh yeah, that's way more effective than the first.
Bruh.
I suffered a lot through it. But I'm not
That's
gonna.
the bro moment. That
Anyway,
is a bro moment. Never heard of Hanna-Barbera Godzilla? Yeah, it has Godzuki in it, the flying Godzilla. It's something. That's pretty cool in my opinion. I liked it when I was a kid. The intro is also very catchy, so definitely watch it.
let's see.
Oh,
I've got to test it. Well, hopefully we don't get it. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Okay, what is your least favorite show of Godzilla design?
67, definitely, hands down. That design is horrific. Yeah, it's not. It's just not good, bro. It's not. I also don't like. I don't like the Raids Again design either because the teeth look goofy. But 67 is definitely
Ew.
much higher in terms of ugliness.
Mm-mm. All right. Crystal says, "Method, do you like Gapester new PFP?" I've had this for a while now, Chris.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Thanks.
Best baby Godzilla incarnations. The 1993 version. So I guess baby Godzilla. That one's actually good. Little Godzilla. You know, it's supposed to be all cutesy and stuff. Which, if the MonsterVerse does have a baby Godzilla, which honestly I think they will. I think they should. I think they may go with the cutesy route because like that'll make them a lot of merchandise and stuff. But I prefer the 93 looking version.
Or
Planet
have
Music.
Godzilla adopt Doug.
Huh?
Maybe have Godzilla adopt Doug.
Oh goodness! Imagine
I mean,
what.
the concept art makes him look a lot more like Godzilla.
Yeah, he was supposed to be like a subspecies of Godzilla in that, but I guess they kind of changed it. They modified him, made him like fatter and that kind of deal.
Would
There's
he
a
be
lot
able
of
to?
memes about Doug too, and
Is he
like
able to shoot my breath actually? Because I've seen some where his torso friends are glowing blue.
yeah, there was concept art of like Doug, or as it was called during the concept art, scaly quadruped, like having like blue spines or something. So I guess it was like charging up or something. I don't know. It could have been. It's maybe it was just absorbing the Hollow Earth energy, but potentially in the early drafts, yeah.
The top does it top of the novelization or no?
No.
Damn.
No
All
mention
right.
of it.
All right. What's your worst haste? What's your worst? What's the worst show up monster design?
I mean, probably Gabra. It looks ugly.
Yeah,
Ugly
it
as
looks like.
hell.
I'm kidding.
It's like an ogre something like that. I don't know. It looks gross. I also don't like super unoriginal designs like Ebera, like just literally a giant lobster. But they're not big offenders compared to something like Gabra. And the hair too. Like what's the point of that hair? Yeah.
Jesus.
Actually, Manila. Manila's the worst. Never mind. My bad. Manila's the worst.
Mania.
Manila. Oh, gross. Worst.
Jesus. What an abomination.
Yeah, that is objectively the worst one.
Hand me the flamethrower, please.
For real. Like, I'm never gonna own a Manila figure ever. Even the 2004 version is not good. Anything that's to do with Manila is automatically bad.
I would still like to own a figure, actually. I'd still want to own one.
Nah.
Like the great Muhammad once said, nah, 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 nah.
Yeah, no Manila.
He's Muhammad, by the way, guys. Methlokaiju Muhammad.
I guess.
Okay, what else we got here? Okay, what's the worst Heisei Godzilla design?
That's a hard one because they look kind of similar. Okay, well, it's definitely not 89. I don't think there's a worse one.
Okay, least favorite.
84, cool. I don't think I have a least favorite, honestly. Definitely not Bio Goji. 84 is really, really cool too. Burning Godzilla is like God tier. Yeah, I don't have. I think each Heisei design's good.
All right then. Worst Heisei monster design.
Worst Heisei monster design. Flying Form Batra. Least favorite. Yeah. They could. I think they should have gone with like Giga Moth or something, or I don't know. That would have been cool. Giga Moth.
All right. What's the worst Millennium Godzilla design?
Millennium Godzilla design.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, that's also no, that's impossible.
Jesus.
That's impossible
Okay.
too.
Okay, what's the worst Millennium monster design?
Huh. God, I don't even know. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think for this one. So Orga, no, definitely not Orga. Kiryu, no. Mothra, no. Megaguirus, no. Angerus, no. Ebera, no. Kanakuras, no. Like original creation, or it can be like a rehash version.
Pretty much either any of them.
Damn. I mean, I don't really care for Monster X, so I guess Monster X or something.
Damn. All right. Okay.
Probably. I'm not really sure. Methlo by Amir. Methlo, how would you feel if Destroy appeared in GV instead of Mecha G? I would probably prefer that if I'm being honest, because like it connects more with the previous movie, like King of the Monsters, and the Destroy is really cool. And Mechagodzilla could be built up for like a Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla movie. So, yeah, I would have preferred that, if I'm being honest.
All right. Yeah, not bad. What's
your Kaiju YT?
All right. What is the worst MonsterVerse monster design?
Does this include the comics or no?
Films first, then comics.
Okay, so films. Hmm. Goodness, I'm not even sure.
Yeah, it's hard for you to
Yeah,
find anything.
and then yeah, yeah. I don't think there's a least favorite one. For
Okay,
comics,
that's fine.
though, I would say Luke or that one, the one that fought Behemoth. I think that one deserves to be like in a Pacific Rim type movie, not a. I don't think it really fits all too well design wise with the Monsterverse.
Which monster?
I'm uh Luke, I think it's called. I'm
Can you
gonna
send
say
a picture of me, actually?
he's the one that fought Behemoth.
Oh, yeah, that thing. Yeah. I don't think, yeah, it probably fits more. Let me see what he looks like again. If I know I've seen him before, I just forgot what it was. Behemoth versus. Okay, it's weird. Okay. Godzilla Dominion. Behemoth. Oh, yeah, that thing. Yeah, that thing definitely deserves to be in Pacific Rim or something.
Yeah, maybe even Ultraman or something.
Looks like a Monster Hunter monster, actually.
Yeah, it looks pretty interesting. Like, I don't think it's a terrible design, but it just doesn't really fit with the Monsterverse, in my opinion.
Pathology says favorite episode so far in Singular Point.
Favorite episode? I don't really have like a favorite episode, but I do have my favorite, like, like plural episodes. I'm not really sure what the numbers are, but I think one of my favorites is definitely the orthogonal diagonalizer one, where they actually use it on Salunga. That whole sequence was awesome. The kaiju action that was also really cool. I really like the episode Godzilla Amphibia, where like Godzilla Amphibia actually transforms um, and shoots the beam, I guess you can say, or the fiery explosion thing. That was super super cool. And I'm gonna think the newest episode. The newest episode was also really cool. But yeah, those are my three. Those are my three favorite.
Oh, okay. All right, not bad. Caleb says, "May Method, do you want me to DM you the Singular Point theme clip?"
Let's see. I DM'd you on Instagram the Singular Point link theme. Okay.
I mean, I'll take it. I like free.
All
I
right. Well,
mean, guys,
thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Is it legit though? Because I have heard things about it, but I'm not sure if it's legit or not. Uh, it kind of sounds a bit like 62 from what I heard in the past. Oh wait, okay. Here it is.
oh, really?
Yeah,
That's canon?
I'm not sure. Do you hear it?
Well, yeah, I hear it, but it's better not getting caught in trouble.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I really enjoy this. I mean, it sounds pretty damn cool in my opinion. Like,
Hey,
I really like this.
Clop guy, your Clop, maybe send it to me, will ya?
I mean,
Okay.
it sounds pretty damn awesome. Um, oh, okay. So you're that person on Instagram. Okay, man, you're always coming in clutch. Like with 2019, the 5 minutes preview thing, you came with that, and then this. Thank you, appreciate it. From a Toho live stream. Okay, so yeah, the 100% canon then. Wow. Okay, that's pretty sweet and awesome.
All right, then we'll send it to me, will ya? One of you guys. Okay. Anyway,
That's awesome as hell. Okay, yeah, I'll send it to you.
but got your head says, how would you feel if the main villain Kong Sun film was a Godzilla villain like Rodan or Biolante? Hmm.
If main villain costume movie was a Godzilla
What do you
villain.
think?
Oh, that would be cool. That would be cool. I think Biolante could work. Although I think he should. I think Godzilla should fight Biolante, but something like Megalon or something, because Megalon does have the utopians, and this utopians are like subterranean. I think it would be cool if we had Kong versus Megalon. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think it will be Megalon versus an original creation. But yeah, I would be down for Kong fighting a Godzilla kaiju, because just seeing that crossover in an American movie, like a Hollywood movie in cinemas, that's just amazing.
Is Gorosaurus a Godzilla or Kong monster? Because it's kind of both at this point.
That's actually a really good question. I think, I mean, technically, it's a Kong monster, but he's kind of been adopted to the Godzilla movie franchise, so I don't know. I guess he's kind of both. I guess that's a good question.
Safe for that, I guess. I mean, I guess I'll just say, yeah, I guess that's the case. And also, Skullcrawler. Would the Skullcrawler also be a Godzilla monster?
I would classify as a Kong monster.
I mean, it is a shared universe, but I mean, I guess I'll put it as both. I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you know that Godzilla SP had a Godzilla 2014 Easter egg and ending for Sailor Point? 2014 Easter egg.
Yeah, it was actually Single Point. It was, yeah, it's Serizawa. I forgot. I keep forgetting her name, but it's the girl that always hangs out with Serizawa.
Oh, Vivian Graham.
Yeah, they were in Single Point in the credits thing.
With Dagon's dead body. Well, really, with Dagon's dead body? Do I recall that?
There's actually video. Okay, how about this? After this, let's watch the credits thing, and I'll show you.
All right. Huh. Because I know, like the original Serizawa was there and stuff. But I don't remember Dagon.
They put the monster for Serizawa.
Really?
Also.
Okay.
Oh, Titanus Rodian.
Yeah. Damn, son. Oh wow. Okay.
Damn, son. Which
that's pretty funny. Damn, son. Where'd you find this?
All right. Let's see. Okay, I guess. Okay. Do you have any? What's your favorite Godzilla figure in your collection?
Probably X Plus 30 centimeter 2003 Godzilla, because it's my favorite design. It also looks pretty awesome. Yeah, so that's my favorite one, but I also like the Memora Box 62 Godzilla.
Ooh, yeah, that thing. Oh, you do. Never mind.
Yep. Oh, whoa! I think I just saw it.
What's your least favorite figure in your collection?
Least favorite? I probably already sold it. Let's see.
Oh, what was it though?
It was like it's an Ultraman kaiju. It was Marucci.
Let me else talk about Godzilla figure, but okay.
Oh, Godzilla figure. Yeah, my least favorite Godzilla figure in the past is the it was like the what's it called? It was like those Toys R Us toys they used to have back in the day. Like there was the Atomic Roar Godzilla, and there was also like some other mini figures.
Type of Destruction, City Destruction.
No. It's like you would press a button on its stomach and it would move its tail.
Tail Strike.
Yeah, like Tail Strike, that kind of stuff.
And this also Smash Strike also.
Yeah, those were my least favorite. I don't like it.
It was a pain in the ass to sell those things.
Huh?
It was a pain in the ass to even get rid of those things.
Yeah, it kind of was. I definitely sold those already because they're.
Thanks, Clup. I think I saw it, but thank you though. I appreciate it, Clup. But anyway, let's see. Okay.
Don't care for that.
What do you think about Kong as a whole?
As a whole, like throughout history, or just the MonsterVerse?
Oh, okay. I guess MonsterVerse first.
Okay, I actually like Kong, and that changed because of GBK. Before that, I didn't care about Kong. But yeah, MonsterVerse Kong is pretty damn cool. I would actually be excited to see a Kong movie for once, which I was not excited at all to see Kong Skull Island. Hence why I've made like zero videos on Kong Skull Island, like leaks or anything, because I didn't care about it. But nowadays, I do care about it now. So yeah, Kong MonsterVerse is really cool. The other Kongs, on the other hand, I don't really care about whatsoever.
So I assume you Team Godzilla then.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
So,
Kong is pretty inferior in my view, like in my subjective eyes.
so have you never seen any other King Kong movie besides the Monsterverse ones?
Oh, I had like the Peter Jackson one is really good. Like I love the Peter Jackson movie.
Definitely.
33, of course. I mean, that's a classic. But just the character of Kong, like, just like okay, cool. I guess just another good, just another kaiju, but with, or I don't even know if I should say kaiju, just monster or large creature, but with great writing, great, He was in lots of great movies, but I didn't care about the character itself, Kong.
All right. Let's see what else we got here. Okay. So, what do you think of what movie would you want to see Kong in, or face off against in a movie?
Megalon. But apart from that, Gorosaurus.
Ooh, okay.
Apart from those two, I would say just an original creation. Because I want to see more original creations from Legendary. Because they've done really good ones. Like I like the Skullcrawl designs, I like the Metal designs. Those are really cool. So just a new creation, I would be down for as well. Which I assume is what they're going for in the new movie. I don't know. That's just my speculation.
All right. Okay. So, what do you think about the freaking? What do you think about the Kong Netflix series that's gonna be coming?
Oh, I'm not really excited for that. I mean, I'm just like, oh, cool, I guess.
Oh, you're not gonna watch it?
No, I'm gonna watch it because it's part of the MonsterVerse. But if it wasn't part of the MonsterVerse, I would not watch it. If I'm being honest.
Because I am a Kong fan also.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, cool. That's cool, and then that's it. I'm not excited. They could pull a singular point and then just like immerse me in this universe, and I'm like super excited, just like Singular Point did. But I guess time will tell.
We shall see about that. Hello, little punk. How you doing today? Okay.
I haven't looked at chat in a while.
What do you think about Jurassic Park franchise?
I like Jurassic Park franchise. I'm a casual fan. There's some like Jurassic Park 1, really good. Jurassic Park 2, in my opinion, also good. 3, obviously not good. Jurassic World, really stupid, but lots and lots of fun. So overall, really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
Fallen Kingdom, not good. So there's some hit or misses, but overall, I do like the Jurassic Park franchise, and it's dinosaurs too. So of course I don't like it.
The JP3 Spinosaurus is 18 meters.
I don't really know stats for that kind of stuff, but no. I guess I'm the type that is more of like a realist type thing, where like, oh, the T-Rex should be feathered and the Velociraptor should be feathered, but and the Spinosaurus should be a quadruped walking on its knuckles and stuff.
On all fours, yeah.
Yeah, like that redesign, whenever I first learned about that, I'm like, what the hell? That's true. That was pretty awesome to see how they revolutionized something like that. Like how a dinosaur looks like. Yeah, I don't know if Spinosaurus is supposed to be 18 meters or not.
Anyways, what the JC tagged me? What did you tag me in?
Knuckle walking Spino. That's cool.
Okay. What's your favorite dinosaur from the JP franchise?
T-Rex, definitely. T-Rex. Been my favorite dinosaur since forever. It's probably why I like Godzilla in the first place.
Alright.
Back in.
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna go on mute 1 second. Sorry.
Alright, yeah, I can hear weird noises or something. Okay, I gotta. Oh god, I'm sorry. It's because I was like, I'm sorry, Chad. If I sound tired or something or lazy, it's because I don't know why, but I get tired for some reason. Okay, let's wake up. What kind of Playmates GVK figures? I have none, Cruzilla, which is kind of weird, but yeah, I have none. Did you know? Okay, do you tell me, man? Simp Kong, yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's actually a good reason why I don't really care for Kong. Like, simps over women, like, and he's a giant ape, and it's not even the same species, and it's always like some blonde violet. Like, come on, it's just weird. Um, like I get it for the 1933, but then afterwards, it's literally just the same story over and over again, and it just gets tiring, in my opinion. That's why I like the MonsterVerse Kong and also the Toho Kong, because it's just so radically different with like Gorosaurus and Mechanic Kong, all these wacky things that make zero sense, but it's pretty awesome. I don't know if you guys know this, but Michael G actually does his 74 roar before Kong stabs in the neck with the Chuncha. But does he? I would need to rewatch it. But that would be really cool if that were the case. I wish there was at least a flashback or backstory of Meter Prime destroying Godzilla spikes. I actually do agree with that, Gotcha Han. Or like, I wish we actually had a movie where it's basically that novelization, or not novelization, that comic, Godzilla, Muto Prime versus Godzilla. That should be a movie in and of itself. I think Godzilla Dominion should be a movie in and of itself. I think Kingdom Kong should be a movie in and of itself. I don't know why they're relegating all these cool, awesome ideas to comics instead of movies. I mean, I kind of do get it, but at the same time, I wish those would actually turn into movies themselves. Yeah, they scarcely used Toho roars for all three. Comedy's funny. Yeah, I did hear the 62 roar, actually. That clip when the... How do you think I canceled... oh, what's up, Zillapunk? How do you think a canceled Kong space film? What do you mean? What do you mean, Zillapunk? What's up, Chex? What do you think about the future of the MonsterVerse and how it will continue? I think it will continue at this point. There is some circulating idea, like titles with Son of Kong, which again, not 100% confirmed title. That's just one of the titles out there. I think it will continue, and Kong in the beginning will be like the main star, and then Godzilla will come in a little bit afterwards.
Yeah, I think Kong deserves another. I think we should probably get another Kong movie first before Godzilla, because Godzilla has been, he's pretty much getting a lot of things right now. He has his own show going on right now. He's had 3 movies also. We've only had like one Kong movie from before, and we're getting a series out of it. So if anything, Kong should probably get one more movie, then make Godzilla again.
Yes, yeah, I agree. Like Kong, just even speaking in the MonsterVerse, Godzilla's definitely had more star power, so I think Kong does deserve to have something else. So yeah, I do not mind Kong 2 at all. I mean, that's kind of cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and also like maybe a Pacific Rim crossover, because that was actually planned. A lot of people wanted it. It was actually planned by the director of Pacific Rim Uprising, but I guess they didn't go with it because Pacific Rim Uprising did so shit.
Yeah, I mean, I think they could do that. Honestly, I'm not for it. Like, I wouldn't want the two to cross over. Like, I would love to see Godzilla versus Otachi versus, Gypsy Avenger versus Obsidian Fury, but I don't know. I just think it will screw up the timelines of the two really, really badly.
I mean, your biggest fan is kind of making something like that happen right now.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, like with the MonsterVerse now taking place in 2024 now, and like they have Mechagodzilla out there, it's possible to line those up one way somehow.
I mean, I suppose, but like the timeline just doesn't make any sense, because I think
in the first bit where Gypsy fought Knifehead, there was already freaking other kaiju's coming out there, and it took place in 2017, and then King of the Monsters took place in 2019.
Yeah, so it just ruined your timeline.
They're gonna have to get this. I don't have no idea how the fuck they're gonna do it, but what I think would happen was probably some alternate dimension thing would happen, or just I don't know. Maybe have another universe like Earth 2, like how Methel did it with Earth 2 with Destroy Worlds Godzilla, which for the Convergence Godzilla, or just have its own Godzilla in the Pacific Rim. Just have its own Godzilla or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think maybe the Antiverse aliens, I think that's what they're called, could have like their own Godzilla, and that's like a category Infinity Kaiju or something. I don't know, something like that.
Already have an existing Godzilla Kaiju, and he's his own thing.
Yeah, but
I think if they're gonna do that, wait for the MonsterVerse to end or to somehow cross it right Make the writing perfect. Do I can't even speak. Have a good writer to write all of that down and make it happen somehow.
Yeah, the writer has to be a genius in order to make it work, like cohesively and not just like super ham-fisted in there. Like, oh, let's just do super crossover, this and that, and that's it. Like,
No.
it's gonna take a genius to do that because I think the best idea so far is just doing like a spin-off thing or just having like some rift opens, some alternate dimension type of thing, and then the monster Godzilla sometimes.
we know that the other Toho monsters exist in the Pacific Rim universe. They showed it in Uprising. They showed it in there that the other Toho monsters, the Muto, Gamma monsters, and Cloverfield exists in there.
I mean, I guess, but I would say those are more like Easter eggs, though.
I mean, would it really make sense to put it on a computer there?
Easter eggs, like a little thing, like.
I mean, true, but to be fair, they did put original. They did put some of the Pacific Rim 1 kaiju's in there also.
Yeah, I just think it's Easter eggs. Although Zegra, like the fact I put Zegra in there, I'm like, whoa, Zegra's in this? And
Cloverfield?
That was cool. And Cloverfield too, that was cool. I think a more appropriate crossover would actually be like. Actually, that would also mess up the timelines. Like Cloverfield Godzilla crossover, I think that would also mess up the timelines. But
just let your biggest fan do his universe of it. That's already making people happy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Hang on, I'll be right back again.
All right. So yeah, to summarize your question, checks. It will continue, my opinion, and I think they may go towards a Hollow Earth approach first, and then maybe do some alien stuff. They do tease it at the very end of the art book, which I'm gonna do a video on that shortly. How the art book like gives quotations from people who worked in the actual movie, and they speak of certain ideas they have for the future, which include the Hollow Earth and also include some alien stuff going on. There's going to be a cancel movie. This comes from Zillapunk. There's going to be a cancel movie about Kong. Was going to be in space before it was canceled for King Kong Lives. Well, that sounds really dumb. But Invasion of Action Monsters premise sounds really dumb, but it was a good movie, so I guess we'll never know. What monstrous movie would you make, and what would you title it? I would make Godzilla 3, because I'm a Godzilla fan, I guess. And I would have Godzilla versus Biollante. Or Gigan. I think those two would be great choices for that. The Kong is probably to even up the amount of media between the two. Yeah, I think that's probably the case. Because Godzilla has his own anime, and it would be a little bit weird if Godzilla had another anime, and I don't know. Probably they don't want to saturate it as much, so it makes sense. Hey, Method, when are you gonna post the next video on Godzilla Convergence? I'm not that person, but you can ask the other guy, I suppose. What do you think of the Transformers franchise? Basically just action porn, I mean. Which I guess the Monsterverse is kind of turning into, unfortunately. But yeah, I don't really care about the Transformers franchise. Imagine adult Cloverfield versus Godzilla. Godzilla would just atomic breath Cloverfield in half. Body parts would. Well, I think I've seen that argument a lot. That's why they wouldn't cross over. But they could just make Cloverfield more powerful, more sturdier. But those legs are very weak. I mean, if Godzilla just tail swiped him, he would literally break his bones and then just fall, and then he's dead basically. So I think they could beef him up, make him a little bit more sturdier, have greater bone density or something. I don't know. And then I still don't think it'll be a fair fight, but I think Godzilla would still win. But it'll be a little bit better. How would you rank the Monsterverse movies? Godzilla 2014 is number 1.
Of course.
GVK is number 2. Kong Skull Island 3, and then King of the Monsters number 4. Method, do you think that Space Monster in the Cave painting from the GVK art book is Space Godzilla? I don't think it is Space Godzilla, but I think it is like some brand new creature creation type thing. Could be some evil Godzilla, could be just some space creature that's absorbed the Hollow Earth energy and then just created those plates in its back. I don't know, but I don't think it's actually Space Godzilla. I think it's a new creation. Yeah, which could be a Destroy All Monsters villain. I mean, overall, there's a lot of interesting things about that flying blue thing. Astro Godzilla, Space Godzilla. I've heard some people say it's Bagan. Heard some people say it's Destroyer. Yeah, there's a lot of ideas out there. That's for sure.
Or Mothra carrying Godzilla. Owen said that, I think. Ozilla.
I doubt it. I mean, I think it could. I think it could be like a Mothra Zilla type thing, where like somehow they fuse together or something like that. Could be something like that.
Possibly. What do you think about the Pacific Rim franchise as a whole?
I think, as a whole, well, Pacific Rim it's kind of hard, oh my god, I even forgot the name because I hate it so much. What's it called?
Pacific Rim: The Black.
Uprising.
That one's
that movie tarnished the series hardcore. So, like, that's literally one of the worst. I think that's the worst. Well, I shouldn't say that because Ape versus Monsters, I think. But
what's the Pacific Rim franchise?
Yeah, absolutely. That movie is horrific. The first Pacific Rim, though, fantastic, fun movie. Love that. Pacific Rim: The Black is also super good. So I guess it averages out to be pretty good, I guess. I don't know. Just Uprising should just be forgotten 100%.
Definitely.
Similar point is probably the future of Toho Godzilla. I don't know. I think they could. I think they will do more things, but I'm not really sure what they could do. I guess they could greenlight more seasons, right? Like season 2 of Similar Points. Maybe have a Ghidorah Ultima or something. I don't know, but they could definitely expand on that.
Yeah, maybe some other movies also. Maybe future more live action movies in the future.
Yeah, if they're allowed to, I guess it really depends on the rights deal, I suppose.
But yeah,
so your favorite MonsterVerse movie is 2014. Yep, it is. Gotcha hat. Favorite movie.
Yo,
MonsterVerse movie.
Emir said, "Wasn't there something mentioned the creature eating a star? It becoming corrupted in the art book." That's what he said.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, there was mention of that in the novelization. Talks about a creature, I guess, from Iwi mythology called Zozla Alawa that ate a star and that kind of deal, which you mentioned.
Maybe that's the monster that Godzilla and the Kongs are fighting.
Yeah, it very well could be. It could also just be referring to like Godzilla's species. So really, I guess there's a bit of a mini debate about that. So could be the flying thing though.
All right. Let's see. Zopon says, Metho, would you burn down a town of bronies? What?
Would I burn down a town of bronies? Not really. Because they're still human beings, I guess, right? So, yeah, I would not do that.
I mean, I would. No.
It would have been an awesome backstory for Bagan if he was a Godzilla specimen that grew too powerful. I think for Bagan, I think I'll do like the idea of like Ghidorah DNA mixed with Godzilla DNA. But I think for like a space Godzilla or something of that sort, that would be a really good idea in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay. Honestly, okay, what's your favorite Jaeger from Pacific Rim?
Like their franchise?
Yeah.
Probably Obsidian Fury, which is something from Uprising, which is weird for me to say, but yeah.
All right. What is your favorite Pacific Rim kaiju?
Otachi. But Trespasser's a good second.
All right. Okay. Okay. What do you think about the Ultraman series? Franchise?
I love the Ultraman series. I mean, yeah, I really like the Ultraman series. I've seen a lot of the series. Ultraman, like the original. Ultra Q, I saw a little bit of. Pretty much all the Heisei Ultras except for Zerth. I think I saw one of the movies. The other movie, I'm not gonna watch it because no, it's not good. Mebius, Max, Orb.
Shut up, Tony. I got this. Ultraman.
Bro, that is so loud.
Just from the sky.
You need to put that down, bro.
Ultraman. Ultraman.
That's way too loud.
The Super J comes
Demon,
away from a distant planet.
bruh.
Ultraman.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was
You
good,
should-
guys. But
Yeah.
anyway, honestly, but yeah, what's your favorite Ultraman?
Like Ultraman series or Ultraman? Yeah, that is Demon singing paleontologist.
Yes.
Ultraman song.
Wait, what's your favorite Ultraman? Like one of the Ultra brothers.
That's a good question. I don't know. Like, if I'm being honest, I don't really care about the actual Ultraman. I just care about the kaijus.
Oh.
Like, I own 0 Ultraman figures. I never planned to get an Ultraman figure. Just a
Why?
kaiju.
You got the kaijus. It makes sense to have an Ultraman to fit him.
Nah. Ultraman are
Man, when we go to defense, I'll make sure you get one. Fuck it, I'll get you one. Just own an Ultraman. I'll get you one.
Okay. I'm trying to think of that wisely. Maybe there's like a combo set where it like comes with like a kaiju in it or something.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what my favorite Ultraman is. Godzilla 2014 brought a new tone to Godzilla. It makes the oldest Godzilla movie tone with the mysterious Godzilla tone that made you feel uneasy. That's my favorite. That is a very good rationale Gotcha had. Yeah, it does bring back the old Godzilla movies.
What is your favorite Ultra Kaiju?
Gamora. Gamora's my favorite.
Ooh.
Especially the Ultra Galaxy version, where it transformed into EX Gamora. Oh, EX Gamora is amazing. Rionix versus Gamora. There's a lot of Gamoras. There's Mecha Gamora. There's Rionix versus Gamora. EX Gamora. Earth Gamora. Gamora 2. There's a lot of Gamoras. So, yeah, Gamera. I mean, not Gamera. What am I talking about Gamera? Goodness gracious. Gamora. Gamora is my favorite.
Speaking of Gamera, what's your thoughts about the Gamera franchise?
The show is mostly really bad and boring. Yeah. I do like Gamera versus Gaius. I think that's my favorite Showa movie. Like Showa Gamera movie. Everything else is just not good, you know. The Heisei Gamera trilogy is one of the best trilogies and sets of films ever, though. So, I guess I also don't like Gamera the Brave. I think Gamera the Brave is not a good movie, in my opinion.
Ooh, Jesus Christ.
Although I do like Zetus. Zetus is really cool. So overall, the Gamera franchise is pretty good.
All right.
What do you think?
Let's see. Okay,
Gaia's the best Ultraman. Yeah, Gaia's pretty cool. I do like the series and the theme. The theme's really cool.
Okay. What's your thoughts about what the heck is it called? I know it has something to do with Rick, what do you think about Cloverfield?
Cloverfield's cool. I like Cloverfield. Yeah, I like Cloverfield. I think Godzilla should fight Cloverfield. Regarding the franchise itself, the first Cloverfield I really like. Paradox not good, but 10 Cloverfield Lane is really good. So yeah, I like Cloverfield. Cloverfield's pretty based. What do you think of Kamen Rider and Super Sentai series? That's a good question, Zillapunk, actually, because I actually considered looking at it, but I haven't really looked at Kamen Rider. So I really can't say. I'm not sure what to think about it, but I'll try and check it out when I'm able to. I forgot to mention Gyoragoji's height is 45 meters tall, roughly the same size as Evangelion and Godzilla. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Yeah, this Godzilla is pretty short, which is kind of weird because Toho has a tendency of making their Godzillas like super giant nowadays because of Shin and Godzilla Earth.
Yes,
So
let's go down a bit.
yeah, definitely.
All right. Let's see here. Okay. What is the worst Ultra Kaiju in your opinion?
Oh, there's way too many. What's the worst Ultra Kaiju? I'm not sure. There's way too many. I don't even know anymore. I don't like. There's this one kaiju called like Kaiju Dobishi. It's like literally just a giant eye. It looks weird. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what my least favorite one. What my least favorite one is.
I see. All right.
But I don't like maybe one that's not that I just don't particularly like. Maybe Dorogoras, I think that's the name. I also don't like some of the Alien Metron iterations, like in the Showa series. Yeah.
I see. I'm at the open your Instagram.
Nexus is my favorite. Is my all-time favorite. Oh, Nexus. Nexus, I really like too.
Indeed, I sent you something on Instagram. Methlokaiju open.
Oh yeah, I see.
Oh, you want to see Burn Shin Godzilla? That'll be pretty epic.
Yes, sir. The old Ultraman scene I've seen is when Godzilla drop kicked that monster Ultraman was holding. Damn, you're gonna do the Jaguar like that? Oof.
Heck nah.
Monster vs. Gamera time. Yeah, Monster vs. Gamera, or Gamera has to appear in the Monster, that's for sure.
Indeed. All right. I guess that's enough for tonight. Yes. Like, thank you, Ethel, for coming aboard here for a re-interview. A lot more professional than the last time.
Yes.
Got rated at the end.
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, indeed. But yes, I do think they have a thigh fetish, Punk. But yeah. Methlokaiju, you're welcome to come back to future kaiju discussion, whatever live stream I do in the future.
Yeah, I'll definitely be down to doing more sometime in the future. I'm not always available, but whenever I am available, I'll be down to do other live streams with other people and stuff. Just to address the very last comments here, do you think SP Godzilla's confirmation Toho has a thigh fetish? Probably. Probably. Yeah. Anyways. But yeah, it was fun doing this interview with you guys. With you guys. With all of you.
Subscribe to Methlokaiju and go follow his Instagram. I put it in the description below. You guys can go check that out.
Thank you, appreciate it. And make sure to follow Gabester as well.
Thank you, guys.
He's a pretty cool guy.
Methlokaiju, sign off.
Yeah, it was nice chatting with all of you. This is Methlokaiju signing out.
But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe to me and him. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Bye. Bye, everyone.